Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Ashley Kay and this is my journal. This is the journal that I used last year from October through December, so this is my last journal from 2020 and I am going to flip it for you today. So this is a Denick journal that I believe I got from Books A Million, I believe. Yes, I think that was it. And it was a really great journal. I loved the page quality. The cover artist is Eli Flanagan, and @legend_Eli is his Instagram handle. You should totally check him out. He is a tattoo artist and he does some really awesome work. I loved the cover art, and that's basically why I wanted it, and I just really enjoyed it. It got nice and chunky. I did take pages out of it, so it didn't get too big with the spine, but even with taking those pages out, it got nice and chunky. Alright, so this is my opening page. I journaled in it from the 18th of October to the 31st of December. As with the front of my journals, I always like to put a picture of myself, and the quote is, "It is never too late to be who you might have been," by George Eliot. And then I just did some decorations. This is a sticker from the chocolate orange we did last Christmas. This is from a picture order. Underneath these sticky notes is my mailing address in case I'd lost it. These first couple days I did a couple per page just because it was kind of catching up. Oh, this picture, I love this picture. It's a picture of my son. We put too much bubble bath. And you can't even, he's just completely full in the bathtub. Hilarious. This is a postcard that I got when we lived in Idaho and we went to the whole zoo. This is from when we went to see Mickey Mouse at a local pharmacy. So I liked putting that in there. I put a lot of pockets in this one. This is something my husband wrote me, so I just folded it up and stuck it in this tea bag. I love this meme. It says, "My mask hides my resting bitch face," and unfortunately now people think I'm approachable. I love that I wrote like going up the page from the side. I usually only do that when I have unlined journals or my journal is grid, like dot grid. I love the watercolor background. This journal did very well with the watercolor background. This was around the season of The Mandalorian. Over here, I love this saying. It says, "Don't allow others to gaslight you into believing that fighting for justice is divisive." This was our Christmas tree, so I just took a picture. I should do that again, take a little picture of our Christmas tree. I mean, it's the same tree, same ornaments and everything, but it's just always a little different every year. Over here is a picture from when we did pumpkins and cut our jack-o'-lanterns. I love that I used so many magazines cutouts. I haven't done that a lot this year with the journal that I'm using right now. This is just a business card for my doctor, and I tipped that in. A little to-do list. That was nice. Oh, a picture of my husband. He brought back flowers and some chocolate because I was not feeling well. Having a hard day. His daycare sent us pictures when he was going to daycare over by where I worked. And she would send us pictures every once in a while, which was great. These numbers, by the way, are from Loveland's Life. I got them from her Patreon, as is this here. This is actually, I got an order from Loveland's Life, and this was on her packaging. So that banana, I really love that banana washi tape. And then this is actually Lynn's business card as well, with the banana washi tape. Oh, I love this from John Green. It says, eating Lucky Charms for dinner is not a problem to me. One of the greatest insanities of the 21st century life is the idea that certain kinds of carbohydrates should be associated with certain meals and not others, like hash browns for breakfast but not for dinner. At dinner, we have a different kind of potato. Oh no! That's my address. Ashley, what are you doing with your life? So this page has a address of my, from a pen pal letter, I believe. And then this flip is the thank you card that came with the order I made from Loveland's Life. And I just put an old picture of my son and my daughter after he was born. This was one of those thank you cards that she put out after they adopted their dog. And then they were not able to keep him. So I didn't feel bad about covering her like message to her buyers with a postcard. I love this page. The blues and the pinks work really well together. Oh, and then this is a... the next page, just for a warning, is going to have some pictures of my sister's dog. Last year, he had a cancerous tumor, actually a few of them removed from his mouth. So you're going to see a couple of the pictures that the vet took of those tumors that were in his mouth. So if that is triggering to you, just skip ahead about 10 or 15 seconds, okay? So this is my sister's dog. His name is Clyde. He's old. We're not quite sure how old, but he is pretty old. And he had a growth on the roof of his mouth. He actually had a couple of them, and they were pretty big, and they were impeding his ability to eat. So the vet took those out, and I just wanted to kind of make a page talking about that. This is our page for last year around the time of Thanksgiving. Here's a picture of my dog, a picture of my family eating Mexican food from back in May, actually. This little tip-in is an envelope to a card. Here's a picture of my son and my daughter. They were gonna bake. This card would house a card, this envelope would, that I gave to my husband to kind of journal on for me, but he has not, and we don't know where the card is, so that's kind of cool. I like how I decorated the tip-in from the card on this page. I like that. This is a business card from the Christmas present I got my husband last year. Really, really great work. He makes... SOHIDesign does wooden boxes, like he carves boxes. And the box I bought for my husband was a deck box for his Magic games. These are addresses for Christmas cards. I did a Christmas swap. This is our family picture from last year. And then this is the start of December. And I did a lot of tucks and tags in December, which was a lot of fun. This is a part of the packaging from some shampoo bars I bought for my son. This one was lavender and chamomile. East Tennessee Soap Works. They're on Etsy. Check them out. They do really amazing natural. This is actually part of a big notepad that I have, and I just kind of cut off the bottom that had the picture of the bear and did some extra writing. This over here is a gift tag, like one of those sticky ones that you can put on gifts. My son always gets a little sick this time of year, so this was from some chest rub that I bought for him because he was a bit congested. Magazine cutout, another one of those gift tags. And then these are some tags. This one's got a picture on the back of my son and I. And then this one just has some additional journaling on it. Again, writing across the page instead of down it. This is a Christmas card that I got in the mail. I like to stick them in my journal. And then another Christmas card I got. This is from the Bark Box. And this is my son and my daughter from his first Christmas, I believe. Oh, this little dog here is part of a wrapping paper. This is actually the last little bit of what we have, and it is the cutest thing with the pugs and the shimmer. I don't know if that's coming up well on the camera, but that's what I wrapped all of my husband's Christmas presents in last year, and we finished it up. Oops. And I liked to use them a lot last year. Another tag. This one has a picture of it, of my daughter, again from like May or June. These like blue animals that you kind of see sporadically in here are from last year's Amazon book that they sent out, like their gift guide. I love this background. That's pretty. This was in a magazine. It was one of those things that like, oh, look at these things you can buy. And this was like $1,000 snow globe. No, thank you. Some more Christmas wrapping. This was Minnie. My son loved Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse last year. He still likes them a lot. This was my daughter's wrapping paper last year and a card that we received. This was the Christmas wrapping paper that I had last year. We like to try and wrap everybody's presents in one Christmas wrapping. These were from my son's socks that he was getting in his stocking. Another picture. This is a picture of blackjack gum. There's blackjack gum, clove gum, and I don't remember what this Beeman's is. But my grandma used to chew blackjack gum, and it's like black licorice flavored. And I had not seen it in a long time, and so I took a picture of it for memories. This little like cloth tag up here is from a bedding set we bought last year. And I just kind of glued that in there. This is another card with a picture of my daughter on the flip. This is a little tag with another picture of my dog on the back. I definitely need to use some more tags. It's a great way to use up some pictures. The Christmas card I received. I really like using the stamps that I get on packages. I actually have another one from the snowy day right here that I'm going to glue into this journal that I'm using currently. The thank you card that I got from work, and I used some ink pads to make the background. A picture of my cat Benny. He's the one that always likes to jump up while I'm filming. I don't know where he is right now. Not visiting me. And then that's New Year's Eve. And this is from a magazine, but this is kind of what we did for New Year's Eve. Like all day we just kind of set up a smorgasbord of like meats and cheeses and fruits and vegetables, nuts and sweets, and we just ate it and watched movies all day. This is some sort of craft my son did at his daycare, and the feathers, my cat Benny, the one that visits us, just would not leave it alone. So I glued it in there because he just would get it and carry it around the house. This was a meme that I printed out for 2020, and I meant to put it in my journal in the early of the year, and it didn't go in. It just says, may your 2020 be a natural success. And it is for, it's a D20 from D&D. If you play, like, 20 is the best you can roll. And so 2020 was supposed to be awesome because it's rolling 20s, right? Oh, well, that's my journal. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a comment down below letting me know what your plans are for the end of the year. How is your journaling going? Are you doing December daily? What's your favorite thing to put in a journal for decorating for your December daily or your end of year journal? And thank you for spending some time with me and flipping through this journal. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you all again really soon. Have a wonderful day, whatever you are doing.